little bit about these photos.
We are standing right in front of the house, the Lopinot. So we are inside, but this is the photo as in 1930. But if you watch in 1972 here, there's no veranda and so on. Piece of the wall which is dirt was broken out, what we call tapia and so on. So we did quite a lot of work to bring it back to the picture you see there just now. What we are showing is the cocoa houses and so on, the condition that we bring it and so on to very dilapidated and so on, broken down parts. But I am still concerned much that the veranda styling here as we go along, you'll see is not the same thing. Right? So we want to put it back. Yeah. Okay, this is 1973 when we opened here as a historical site. So it's a very beautiful site with picnic and so on. When we completed the work and so on, we refurbished the jailhouse. So it's cocoa house here, jailhouse downstairs. Right. Here we are showing the La Veronica Church that was rebuilt in 1948. But in 1975, the parish priest says we're going to make a sunken baptismal font in the center of the church. If you're not a Roman Catholic and you want to be converted to Roman Catholic, this hole here is filled with water, right? Now, our water in Lopinot that we drink in our homes and so on is fed from our big mountains, so that's a spring water that feeds inside there. Now, I don't like when we first started the time of the night that this submerged baptism will be taking place. 11 o'clock in the night, by 12 o'clock, you're a new person in spirit. One of the things here, there's no water heater inside there. You understand? So when you drink our water in Lopinot, you feel 7 years younger. Now, I didn't say anybody will get 7 years younger, right? But remember that. The year 1834, it is said a railroad by the name of Samuel Brown migrated from the Louisiana states of America, came to Trinidad and occupied lands in the Lopinot region. It is said that he planted cocoa and have erected the building. The building served three purposes. The roof rose back where you dry the cocoa and coffee beans. At the back of it is where he was living, being a reverend, he had a small altar. It's also said that when the slaves were freed in Lopinot, some of them worship here. So we found it like this in 1972, and we did work on it and brought it back to this. And we handed it to the Anglicans in 1973. And presently, as we are saying, they continue to worship in that church. Every first and third Sundays of the month, the church name is St. Philip's Anglican Church. Okay? The altar remains the same. All right? Here we are showing an old shop. The Portuguese people came all the way from Madeira, Portugal, Madeira. They came to Trinidad, but they occupied lands in the Lopinot region. So they planted cocoa and what they had. So they have plenty land still in the Lopinot area, but they don't have the shop. So
what about this piece of furniture?
This press is one of the 1803 furniture that came, all right, for Sir Thomas Picton. We have La Divina Pastora in Separia. So you have Separia and La Divina Pastora. Hinduism, Roman Catholic, okay. In Santa Cruz, there's a La Pastora. And in Lopinot, 1.5 miles from here, there's a La Pastora village. It is said that this shrine was constructed in 1890. But when they built the Lopinot church in 1948, they broke down the outside wall, leaving the very inside. What's unique, this is earth cuttings, this is from the mountain. It remains dirt, but it's very dilapidated, so they are planning to do restoration work at the moment. Right? The person here is the person talking to you right now. Right? So I am there for two reasons. Parang, I'm a parangero, and one of the caves in the area is named after me. This cave here where I'm standing was found in 1961. And because I discovered the cave and take care of it for a while, it is now renamed Martin Boyes Cave. Inside of the caves you'll find white cockroaches, tarantula spiders, millipedes, centipede. Maybe you can find a snake now and then and so on inside here too. But vampire bats, fruit bats, and all these sort of things you can find inside here. It is limestone, calcium, carbonate dissolvent, like stalactites, stalagmites, and all these sort of things. Quartz crystal, the blue metal as we call them too, and so on. You find all these things inside it. So we are showing green coffee, and we are showing dry coffee in the calabash.
Can you smell it?
No, well, you don't get no scent out of that.
Okay.
No. It's only when you parch it,
Then
yeah.
it
Then the aroma and so on, so you are dry. And you know we have the best flavor cocoa in the world, and so on, right? Best flavor. So here we are going again. This is what we call the donkey crook, right? This is what you put on the donkey back to bring out the load. So let's stand back a little bit. Let me get something. Right. This is the basket that they will put on the crook on both sides, right? You have both sides. And then you'll fill the thing. And they bring out. So this is called the sambua. Sambua. When you pick your cocoa, when you're sampling, what we say picking up the cocoa, but they say sample the cocoa. Is this you're filling, and you're carrying it where you will make your heap, and then you'll start to crack it, and you put it back in the baskets and so on. So the heap is made like in Lopinot, we make our own instruments, and what is interesting about the instrument is the maker. Leonard Burnley was born right here on this estate in 1918. He was considered to be gifted, talented, and self-taught. He died in the year 2000, but his grandson is the instrument maker at the moment, right? So, let me say, you're very good at instruments, huh? Quattro, bandol or bandolina, guitar, violin, mandolin. Tiple is not a native to this country, it's a Puerto Rican, but in Lopinot we make it and so on. The girl there is the last daughter of the Burnley family. She was born in 1968. At the age of 6 years, she was playing that box bass, the same one. She's a grown-up person, and she plays for the big bands and so on. In Lopinot area. Well, we're showing some. Limestone deposit, the calcium carbonate dissolvent. That's when this small one stays back, I want you to. This is a Lopinot Parangeros. Sotero Gomez, 1897, violinist, died in 1983. Cornelia Ciprangris, 1899, composer of the Spanish tunes in Lopinot area, 1981. Domingo Gomez, brother of Sotero Gomez, violinist also, quattroist, 1896, 1980. Como no iba a llorar, es una vida que guarrápale por mañana, guarrápale corazón, guarrápale por mañana y una bendición. Pedro II de la Valle called Papagul, right?
Pedro II de la Valle Papagul.
The Welsh people can say that. Right. Christopher Reyes. In Trinidad we say Reyes, right? Yeah, it's Reyes. So here we go, 1910, 1986. The long shallow bass type, he used to play that. Luciano Reyes, 1911, died in 1999, vocalist in the band, right? They're from the same village of the Cora Valley, they were from there. They play in the same parang but they are not family at all, right? Francisco Salina, 1918, 2010, vocalist in the band. Manuel Guevara, 1910, 1996. Now, he was a Shak man in the band and so on. But in Lopinot, he was our bush medicine man. And he used to cure the sickness called shingles. You know what is shingles? Right. Some people don't know how you get shingles, but the Spanish people say it's a snake. Most time, it starts from your neighbor and it goes around. So you have to cut before it reaches. So he goes to the bushes and he'll collect his herbs, and he'll rub your skin. Now he'll hot a knife, because he come in to cut the head of the snake before it reaches the navel. If whatever is reaching the navel, you die, right? So he died at night, and they live in the nice house in the back zone. So we send people there presently, anytime they have shingles and so on, and you get cured. So far, that's Lopinot.
Guarrápale por mañana, guarrápale corazón, guarrápale por mañana, en la bendición. Guarrápale por mañana, guarrápale corazón, guarrápale por